Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on how I made this amazing apple crumble pie. This recipe is only the filling because I decided not to make a homemade dough this day, but the original recipe link in the description does have its own homemade dough recipe attached to it. So if you guys want to make your own homemade dough, you can just click the link in the description for all the measurements for that. But the first step for this, you just want to add your sugar, nutmeg, cinnamon, cornstarch, apple cider, and lemon juice into a medium saucepan on medium heat. As you can see, the mixture will start off runny at first, but after you cook it for a while and continuously keep an eye on it because you don't want it to burn anything, it will turn out this thick filling. And once it's here, you can take it off the heat and add the filling into a small bowl so it can cool down. You can put it in the fridge. I put mine in the fridge, or you can just set it on the counter. I think the fridge will be better though, so it can cool down faster. Once that's done, you can start by getting your apples, cutting them, peeling them, and all that. And these apples, actually, this video is pre-filmed. I made this pie a couple months ago now, but we went to an apple orchard and we picked a bunch of apples, which is why I'm making this recipe to begin with. And so these are fresh apples that I'm using, but obviously you can use grocery store apples. I'm sure they would do just fine. But that's what I'm using here, and I think these are Granny Smith apples. I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. And then you just want to add this to a bowl and put this in the microwave. In the microwave for 2 minutes, and make sure the top is covered with plastic wrap. And then stir them in microwave for another 1 to 2 minutes. And then you want to add, once you've done that, you can add the cooled sauce and to the apples and place that into the fridge. And at this point, if you're making a homemade dough, you can take your dough out the fridge and add it to your pie pan and do all of that jazzy work. So I didn't do a homemade pie crust, so I didn't have to do all that. And for the top of the pie, you can decorate it however you like if you made your own dough. But for those who didn't make your own dough and use a frozen pie, you can just do a crumble, which I've done here, and I don't remember the exact measurements off the top of my head, and I don't even know where I got this recipe, but I will try to link it. I think I just used the apple crumble pie and use the crumble part after their recipe, but like I said, I will try to link it in the description. It may or may not be the exact one, but it should be fine. So make sure you check the description if you want to make a crumble so you guys can get the exact measurements. And as you can see here, I'm using Pillsbury deep dish all vegetable pie crust. And this actually pie filling, I think you can actually do 2 pies, like if you don't get the deep dish. As you can see, mine is kind of overfilled, but I didn't want the apples to go to waste also for the crumble, so I just packed on everything. But you don't have to do that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this recipe can make 2 pies if you just get regular size and not the deep dish, so you guys can do that. But I just put this in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and I also covered the top with foil. Once you've done that, reduce the heat to 350 and bake it for another 30 to 40 minutes until the crust is golden brown. And once I reduced the heat, I took off my foil so that the crust on the top can actually get golden and everything like that. Okay, once that's done, you can set the pie aside to cool for 1 to 2 hours. And we did not wait 1 to 2 hours. I don't know how long after we waited. I think it was almost an hour, but as you can see, the reason you wait that long is so the filling can set, and so the pie won't break apart and be runny like you can see here, but it still tastes the same. But for presentation purposes, it's a little better that way. but yeah, do whatever you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you've tried it out. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram, which will be linked in the description. I'll see you guys next week with my next video. Bye.